of course, my sponsor all the way from Florida,
Ocala,
Dwight.
Florida.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dwight, how are you this evening? And you go ahead and just give us some good words of wisdom.
Boy, keeping me up past my bedtime. I don't know.
Especially now, especially you just got back from skiing, you
I
know.
did
So,
3 days of
yeah.
skiing. Great time. Did about 35 miles. You got to love it. Uh, real quick story on that. You guys might be interested. We did over 35 miles of skiing in 3 days. Went a little over about 35,000 feet in elevation drop. You would think for somebody who's been sitting behind a desk and working on the computer should be in pain and a lot of sore from all that. Well, I'll tell you what I did. I took Protovite with me, and I took an ounce in the morning, took an ounce in the afternoon, and took an ounce in the evening, and then back that up with some vitamin D. And here I am the next day, and I can move. My muscles are not sore. I would feel them be sore from skiing at the end of the day. And then the next morning I got up, we're ready to go at it again. And my son, who's 32, he had a hard time keeping up with me sometimes as we were bouncing down the hill. So for an old guy 68, I think that's doing really, really good. That's just kind of a testimonial that I had, because Mike said, make sure you take your Protovite and take a lot of it while you're there. And he was exactly right. That's exactly what I did. And that's amazing. Here's the thing that I've seen. I got to know Bill last December, had a chance to talk with him. Michael approached me about this a few years back, when they were just getting started. And go, the guys aren't ready for me yet, but let's give it some time to get moving. But when I had the opportunity to sit down and first off to have a good long conversation with Bill, and then actually sit down with he and David and kind of really understand what the product was and what his mission was. And his mission is very closely related to mine. And that's he wants to see people to do two things: to have good health and to have the ability to be successful. And as people begin to study this comp plan and begin to look at it, here's one of the biggest distinctions that I have seen compared out there. A lot of people want to get into business or get into network marketing because they're told to go out and build a team, but they're told how to build a team so they can profit from it, so they can grow from it. Well, if you begin to understand what's happening here, is that this comp plan, once you understand how to work it properly, it's all about go out and build a team and help them get to where they need to be, and then you will get to where you want to be. It gets back to the old Zig Ziglar. I have people on this call right now. I have one who's actually surprised. He's actually has the ability to move 2 rank advancements right now, and he wasn't even aware of it because of the way it's down. And because of the way this organization works by helping people and helping to get volume underneath them and to grow. And, think about that. It actually helps us build people. This is a company that you literally can reach down and start pulling people up. And we are very well rewarded by helping other people grow. And this environment is about building the team. And when I saw that after talking to Bill and seeing that that's where his heart was, and in talking to David and understanding, this is still, we kind of joke a little bit about this sometimes, like right now, this is in a lot of ways, it's a very small organization. I mean, it's still kind of almost like mom and pop. We sit there, we talk, but it's got big potential. And when I saw that, I said, here I am. I've built other organizations like a lot of you guys out there, and we built up. And do I want to get started and build another large organization again? The answer to that is, after meeting Bill, heck yes. Why wouldn't I? Here is an opportunity that I don't mind spending the extra time to work, because I know I can help people that I bring in really start to see some success no matter where they want to go. And so we've put together the team here. I know in the couple of months that I've been here, I've seen some phenomenal growth. And of course, obviously, Gene, with you coming in on board, it has helped. And here's something to realize: as you start growing, as other people start building in, and you start building your team, you start structuring it right, you are going to lay down a foundation that's going to help a lot of individuals out there. In the process of building this marketing team, since there aren't a lot of people out there, we're going to be able to get the word out on why this product is so beneficial. And it's just like my skiing story. That's fact. One more story that I'll go ahead and cut off, because you guys should never let me talk for any length of a long time. But I will say this. A few weeks back, I got up one morning. I'm coughing. I'm congested. I ache. I've got a headache. I was just really run down. And I remember what Bill had said, you know, when you're not feeling good, just take some more Protovite. He also kind of filled me in on the importance of vitamin D. So what I did that morning, I got up and I doubled my dose of Protovite and I quadrupled my dose of vitamin D. And I did that in the morning, the afternoon, mid-afternoon, and the night. The next morning when I got up, I was still really tired, but all my symptoms were gone. Now, I don't want to say that this had anything to do with it, but I've had the flu before. I know what the symptoms are. And to have 24 hours later to feel good again. Now, I was still really tired, so I knew my body was healing, but I knew it was on the right track. And within 2 days, I felt great again. And by taking the vitamin D with the Protovite, I'm sure it's critical, because it helped me absorb that in there. That's kind of amazing. Stop and think about it. I have never had that kind of results before. I've taken vitamin C and all kinds of wonderful things and tried to, but I've never been able to knock a bug out that quickly. So right now, my immunization plan is vitamin D and Protovite. I know that will keep me on the course whenever I start to go down.
Okay.
So with that, I'm looking forward to working with everybody out there. So Gene, I'll turn it back to you before I talk too
Okay.
much.
I was just to be, you know, that I'll do like Fox News, just cut you off, you see. But anyways, I had courtesy and I won't, you know. But anyways, one last question, and a very important question, Dwight, is what is the difference between Victory and other companies that you can share with us? And that's what basically is the big decision maker for people that want to come into and build a network marketing business.
Sure. I would say number one is solid science. Take a look at what Bill's put together, the fact that the products have had a clinical studies on the product and not the individual, the individual ingredients in the product. Number two is heart, caring. If you listen to Bill, you listen to Dave, you have a chance to meet with me, you meet with Michael, you're going to find out here we have a group of individuals that really have a real solid concern. And I know, Gene, you're exactly the same way, to help people progress and move forward at their own pace. And maybe we have a little bit of ability to kind of prod them along. I have a gentleman out there, I'm getting ready to prod along a little bit. He knows who I'm talking about. And, you know, this is, I would say that's probably the science and the heart. I don't see this in other companies that often. You know, a lot of times it's all money motivated and just keep at it. And you go out there and you can do this and do this. But in this case, no. You know, this is all about, we've got a product that works. We got a science that's behind it. And we have heart in the company to help other individuals. And that is the big thing.
Great. Okay, thank you very much. Now, how do I put myself on the full wide screen?
You click up top and hit speaker view.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because we see you on the wide screen.
I don't see anything.
We're seeing you. When I'm not talking and you start talking, it goes back to you. But I like to say one thing.
Oh, okay.
I had somebody ask me back near the beginning, probably about 6-8 months into the company, how much money they could make with VNI. And I said, that's the wrong question. The right question is how great a contribution you can make to helping improve the quality of lives of other people using VNI tools. And the money will just simply be the measure of the value of your contribution. So, you know, Dwight, thank you so much for hitting the nail on the head. There's no other company out there. I don't care what channel it's in, MLM, health food channel, mass market, infomercials, it doesn't matter. There's no other company out there that has 40 published clinical studies on 3 of its products. It's just doesn't happen. And the reason is because I don't ever want people to have to apologize or be embarrassed or be upstaged by products not having that kind of validation, because you have 6 very important assets that we want to protect. Number 1 is your time. You don't ever get that back. Number 2 are your relationships. Number 3 is your credibility. Number 4 is therefore your reputation. Number 5 is your health, and number 6 are your finances. I don't ever want those to be jeopardized. And I've gone to great lengths, along with my corporate team and the council of our leadership, like guys like Michael Saletti and Dwight, have, you know, give me counsel as well. And we exist not for our benefit. I need to make enough profit to stay in business, but we exist for the field. We're there for you. We exist to support you. If you're not successful, we're not successful. So give us the chance to support you in the way that you so deserve. And I'll stop there.